WOON AM and FM.
WOON, Woonsocket.
Good morning and welcome to Coffee Ann, the longest-running panel discussion show in American radio. To make a comment or ask a question of the panel, call 401-766-1240 or email coffee@woonsocketradio.com. And now, let's join the Coffee Ann panel.
It is Coffee Ann here on ON Radio. They're discussing the History Channel.
I love the History Channel.
Is it true history, or are they just making stuff up?
Well, it could be a conspiracy.
Could be a
theory,
conspiracy
though.
theory. Oh, I enjoy those. There should be a conspiracy theory channel.
Conspiracy channel. That
How,
would be
how
just
great
for
would
you.
that
You'd
be?
sign up for that.
I would sign
in a
up for
minute.
that. That would be awesome.
They can
All
charge
right.
you anything they want.
That I'll pay it. All right. Hi, everyone. It's time for Coffee Ann here on ON Radio.
Already?
So I'm Joe Callahan. Thanks for joining us at the Coffee Ann table. Speaking of conspiracies, Linda Tebow's here. Hi, Linda.
Good morning.
Morning to you. Ed Cruz here as well. Hi, Ed.
Greetings.
And Ed said he realized he's not in Aruba anymore, Linda.
Yeah.
You know why?
Why?
He's not by the pool having his coffee in the morning.
There you go.
A little chilly to be out by the pool right now.
Very, very chilly.
All right.
Even
Ed,
though it's heated, right?
that's right. Ed, time for first message from the Carew Investment Group.
Okay, thanks, Joe. Good morning, everyone. Ed Carew here of the Carew Investment Group at 2190 Mendon Road in Cumberland, Rhode Island. Our telephone number is 765-8880. At the Carew Investment Group, we offer personal management of client investment accounts, and depending on what you're looking for, whether it be for current income or maybe a 401k rollover or growth for the future, we can put together a program to assist you with your goals. We've been in business since 1987, 38 years, helping people just like you with their investments. So give us a call at 765-8880. Securities are offered through Bolton Global Capital, member FINRA and SIPC, and advisory services offered through Bolton Global Asset Management, a registered investment advisor.
Thanks, Ed. And, every time Veterans Day falls on a Tuesday, I believe I ask Ed the same question every single time. Ed,
Yeah,
why isn't the stock market closed today?
I don't know. It's probably
The same
I give
answer.
you, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a federal holiday.
Yes,
So
it is.
you would think they'd be closed.
I don't know. In the stock market, I'm sure they're going to have all kinds of ceremonies on Wall Street before the market opens and
Okay.
things. They're very, very patriotic.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know why it isn't a holiday.
The only thing I could think of, and I'm going to check with Ed on this one, I said, all right, they'll be closed on Thanksgiving in 2 weeks, right?
Yes,
Do they open up on the Friday after Thanksgiving?
half a day.
Half a day on that day. All right. Well, it's kind of a
Till 1.
okay. It's kind of a half answer. I said, well, maybe they are open on Veterans Day so they can close on the Friday after Thanksgiving and go home and have the long weekend.
No.
No,
It's open half a day.
8 to 1,
9:30 to
9:30 to 1. Okay.
Isn't
All
it
right.
crazy?
Yeah, and it's still I
Why
still
would
don't
they
know
wanna
why
open
they're
in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't like to have 4 days off. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
They don't?
They don't like that. It's just
Too
too much stuff goes
Downtime?
on in the
Oh, a lot
economy.
can
and-
happen.
yeah,
All right.
Okay.
But they close on Columbus Day, right?
Columbus Day. No.
They don't. Okay. Another federal holiday they don't close on. All right, and I'll ask you if in another 4 years when it comes around on Tuesday again, why isn't the stock market closed today? So, all right. So there you go. It just is. It's just
Because they can.
it's because we can. We just want to take the really big holidays, I guess, huh?
It takes some which are, in my opinion, kind of strange days to take off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like what?
Well, I mean, they're probably not strange to everyone, but
Yeah.
they're days that were not holidays for us before,
And now they are.
like Martin Luther King Day,
Okay.
Juneteenth.
Okay.
Like
They
in
take
January.
those days off?
Yeah, in January we have New Year's Day, and then we have Martin Luther
King
King, and I believe there's another one somewhere in January, or at least in February. There's President's Day.
President's
okay.
Day.
There's
I'm surprised they take President's Day off.
I'm surprised that they take Good Friday. as a holiday.
They do.
Yes, it's always been that way.
Wow.
Ever since, I've been doing this 38
Well, so
years.
many
It's
things
always
used
been.
to close on Good Friday, though.
But there's
In
not.
the old days, I don't know if they still do, but they used to. Many things were closed on Good Friday.
But now there's so many
When I was
religions. Not infiltrating, but so many religions here that they don't celebrate Good Friday.
right,
So
right.
why are we closing? It's
Yeah.
not a big deal.
Yeah.
It's just Friday to me. So
Yeah.
okay, understandable though. Back in my, I always thought it was odd. Back in my old retail days, we were closed on Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Easter.
Easter?
Easter Sunday
Easter
was
Sunday, yeah.
was the 3 days we were allowed
Yeah.
to be closed. And then whenever I ask people what are the 3 days, and no one ever guessed it. And they said, "Why is it Easter?" It's like, back to Ed. I don't know. it's just
It is
what's-
what it is.
It's just what's going on. All right. So good news, Linda. As Tony Romo said and Jim Nantz said on the national broadcast of the Patriots game, hey, NFL, listen up. The Patriots are for real.
Really?
And if you- yes, they-
I know, but didn't, yeah. Were you surprised?
Surprised they won?
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest and say yes, because I actually thought they were going to lose this
I did
game.
too,
Going
yeah.
into the game, I said, well, but Tampa Bay's really good, and Baker
Yeah.
Mayfield's a very good quarterback. We'll see if the Buccaneers can decipher where the holes are in the Patriots. And I thought for sure the Bucs would squeak one out. It was going to be close, but the Bucs would win.
Yeah, I
and
thought-
then I thought Buffalo would win, and then we'd be tied for first place with the Buffalo Bills, and it went completely the opposite.
And they lost.
Yeah. So, a little chilly down in Florida, by the way.
Yes.
30s and 40s,
Yeah.
50s in Miami.
Wow.
It's all the way down the East Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Beware of the falling iguanas. The little gecko
The
geckos.
alligators knocking on the door.
Let me in. Technically, the Red Sox, the Patriots are up a game and a half. I like to jump to 2 on Buffalo. And so what's exciting now is, so this coming weekend, Patriots play Thursday night
Yep.
against
Thursday,
the Jets in Foxborough.
Yeah.
They should win.
They should.
I know the Jets have 2 wins in a row now.
Yeah, two
Yeah.
in a row.
2 in a row for the
Three,
Jets.
but okay,
Yeah.
whatever.
But I expect them to beat the Jets. And but the big game of the week will once again be Tampa Bay and Buffalo. I think Tampa Bay goes to Buffalo. And now who's going to be angrier?
Right.
Who's
yeah.
going to want that win?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the Bucks are not happy they lost,
No.
and the Bills lost to one of the worst teams
Right.
in Miami.
Yeah.
So who's
Yeah.
going to want to win?
But the Bills have people that are
Hurt.
injured. Hurt.
So do the
right.
Bucks.
Bucks too.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So,
okay.
but and so do the Patriots. Everybody's got
Yeah,
hurt players. It
yeah.
happens to every team. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it just depends on who it is. And
Does
so,
it seem like they're getting hurt more than they used to, or do they just don't? Or they let it go and keep playing.
no,
in the
it seems
old
that they
days?
get hurt a little more than they used to. But there's a lot more protocols that you have to sit out if you get
Well, I
get
know the
hurt.
concussion.
The
I know
concussion
that,
protocol
yeah.
and
You know, it seems this pulled hamstring, that pulled
Yeah.
this, ACLs.
I think back in the good old days, it's
Yeah.
get back out there.
I think
Well,
a lot
okay.
of the players are much bigger and heavier than they used to be.
They're also faster.
Faster, yeah.
And
all,
so
all
the-
of that.
yes, and so
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
crashing into each other at a higher rate of speed.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're wearing protective gear, and they got
And-
those some wear those new helmets.
Yeah, and they train too.
Yeah.
They train and I think before, the big guys were big guys and they were just lifting weights and doing their thing. But now it seems like there's a bit of a science to the way they
Yes.
train.
A lot more cardio involved.
Exactly,
and,
exactly.
And,
There's a method to it now.
and there's still weight
Yeah.
day or weight
Right,
training day
right,
where you got to
right.
just go
But
in
then
and lift.
They,
So
and they stretch, and then they,
Yeah.
they seem to.
they don't want you to
They're
pull a
trained.
hamstring out.
No, they
there.
don't. No, they
but
don't.
but it
No,
still
no.
happens. So yeah, okay. So another exciting weekend for football is coming up, and the word came out yesterday. I'm very happy about this. Rob Gronkowski is signing a 1-day contract tomorrow. Sorry, Wednesday with the New England Patriots. He will retire as a New England Patriot. I love that idea.
I do too.
I wish Tom Brady would do this.
Yes.
They
Yeah.
gave Brady the statue, and
Yeah.
Tom always said he's a Patriot for life. I said he's got to sign a one-day contract
Yeah,
and retire a New England Patriot.
Yeah.
Will it happen? I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe they're working on it.
Oh.
Maybe he doesn't want it for whatever reason. I don't know. I'm not privy to these conversations, but I'm glad to see that Gronk is doing it, and so he'll
Yeah,
retire
that is nice.
as
I'm
a
happy about that.
as a New England Patriot. All right, Ed, back to you. The Senate has approved money to reopen the government.
Yes.
Hooray for that! Now goes to the House.
Yep.
Now they won't be voting on it until what, Friday?
I think tomorrow.
Really?
I think.
Okay. Well, that's better than
It'll be
better
this
than,
week.
better than Friday. So okay, but all I hear is from our congressional
They're
people.
not gonna
Everyone hates it,
Yeah.
and from Sheldon Whitehouse up into Massachusetts, Markey and Warren, they both hate it. Bernie Sanders hates it.
Yeah.
They don't matter.
What's that?
They don't matter.
Well, they're senators. Okay, Jake Auchincloss, he's up in Mass.
Yeah.
He hates it. Is it going to pass? Is basically what the question comes down to.
Yeah.
Do they have enough?
The House is controlled by the Republicans.
Okay, so you see passage of this
Yeah,
to keep
yeah,
it open.
The rules are different.
Okay,
In the Senate, they need 60 votes. They don't have
Right.
60 Republicans, so they needed some Democrats to go
and they
along
did.
with
8
them.
went over.
Yeah.
To side with them. Okay,
Right.
all right. And so, but it's only to keep the government open until the end of January.
Yeah, right. I know that. To me, that's like a 3-foot jump across a 6-foot ditch.
Yeah. Yeah.
But as they always keep saying, well, we have to open the government in order to extend it. So I'm hoping work gets done while the government is open to extend it past January 31st.
Yes, I hope so
Well,
too.
that's what they're all
Get your
promising, that they're
fingers
going to
crossed.
get together and collaborate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
until they all get together
And argue.
decide not
And
to do
start
it.
not,
right?
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
there's always some clown that's got his own.
Yeah.
Agenda.
Yeah.
Well, they all have.
Well,
They all have their own agenda.
well, if this does happen, where they vote on it, the House votes on it, and it does pass, and now we open up until January 31st, nothing's going to get done until the new year. We're already into Thanksgiving mode, and then it's Christmas,
Yeah.
and we got a break for our holidays, and so we're not. So when we all come back after the 1st, then they'll start, and so that really cuts down. Instead of working on it for a number of weeks, we only really have 3 to work on it. And then there'll be the big crisis again. It's only, it looks like we're going to close down again, blah, 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 blah. So,
Anything can be resolved if you want to.
well, that's
You have
that's
to
right.
have the will to negotiate.
Yeah.
If your will says it's my way or the highway, well, we'll be back in same place we are now.
Do you find that both sides keep saying that?
Yes.
Kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
They're
do
both.
too.
Yeah. Yeah. They both, have their own.
And no one wants to compromise.
No.
They said, well, I don't want to compromise because
Compromise as long as you do what I want.
I don't want to compromise because I'm right. See?
Of course.
Don't you understand how I'm right? No, we don't see that. So
Yep.
and it's like, oh well. So that's what.
song by
that-
Buffalo Springfield where nobody's right if everybody's
if everybody's wrong, that's right. So that's okay. Let's see other things going on. So, Linda,
Yes.
things have gotten a little better in Massachusetts. With the there's a shortage of nurses and technicians and other workers. There were 19,000 open nursing positions in Massachusetts at one point. They've closed the gap. Now there's only 13,000.
Wow.
Okay,
Wow, making
good.
headway there. Yeah.
Good. 6,000
Yeah.
jobs have been filled, but we still got 13,000 jobs that are still available. That represents a decrease of 28%. A lot of what happened is nurses and other hospital workers, a lot of them quit
Yep.
during the pandemic. They were just burnt out and just
Yeah.
worked to the bone and said, "Can't take this anymore."
Absolutely.
And so it leaves many important positions. I didn't realize it was that many.
Well, I'm
13K.
I'm not surprised.
Okay.
I'm not surprised because, I mean, every day there's something called Nursing Neighborhood, and it's jobs that are open, and I keep getting these jobs.
They still want you to come back?
Yeah, this is open. This is open. This is the sign-on bonus. This is
Yeah.
yeah. It's yeah. I'm not surprised. A lot of the nurses are retiring.
Okay.
And some of them are young, as you said. I think the pandemic really did a lot of them in.
Oh, sure.
Because it was tough times. That was really tough times. But it's not. When I hear from nurses, and I do, they talk to me. They're frustrated. It's
With what? The workload?
Well, first of all, workload, short staffing, yes, and not treated well. And I think part of it is that they can't do. One gal, especially, she used to be in the ER, and she's retired finally. She's like, oh, it's like a breath of fresh air. But they couldn't do the kind of nursing that they wanted to do.
Okay.
That it was there was some this paperwork, that paperwork, gobs and gobs of paperwork. Have to be on that computer all the time. So they were losing a lot. Their caseload was increasing. And it's not the nursing that they signed up for.
Right.
It's all of a sudden it's it's about the bottom line.
It's a
about
bureaucracy.
And it's not only that, it's about the bottom line.
Oh,
Well, yeah, most hospitals now are run by business people.
Yeah.
Not by nurses
By
or
nurses,
doctors
right.
or
It's
someone
right.
in a practice.
Exactly. So it's we all got into nursing, for the patient.
Well, right.
But that's why we're here.
Yes.
That's why we're here.
We wanna fix you.
Let us give the time that we need to give to you to give you, the proper care. And I think when the caseloads, even when I was still in the workforce, not in the hospital, but in home care, the caseload was like increasing, and in home care you've got to drive from point A to point B to get to your patient, and oh no, now you had to have at least this many patients.
Really?
Now we're going to add another one. So the care,
There's not enough time. There's
not
hours
enough
in the
time,
day.
and to give the care, and that's what
needed,
is
yeah.
frustrating a lot of the nurses.
Okay.
And it's about the bottom line.
Yeah. Well, Jane still gets emails.
Yes,
and,
I'm sure
and
she
letters
does,
and,
especially
and
she's
phone
an
calls
OR
and stuff.
nurse, yeah.
Come back to
going
work.
back. She was 34 years in the OR at Tufts
Yeah.
Medical Center.
Yeah.
A
You
lot
can
of
go
experience
anywhere.
there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure you can go anywhere too.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
just want you.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of retired nurses at Oak Point where we live.
Yeah.
So we'll go to some function, a dinner or something, and you're sitting with 10 people at a table, and we're always running into somebody at one of those tables, or somebody at the table you're sitting at that is a retired nurse, and they all say the same thing. I'm so happy to be out of there.
Really?
Bingo.
It was driving me crazy. I'm
Yeah.
so happy to be
Be done.
retired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Understandable.
that's what I hear too. That's what I hear too.
Yeah.
So that doesn't surprise me.
All right, we're going to take a break here on the Coffee AM program. So, Ed, time for a second message, please, from the Carew Investment Group.
Okay, thanks again, Joe. Good morning again, everyone. Integrity, trust, service. 3 words that sum up what you can expect from the Carew Investment Group at 2190 Mendon Road in Cumberland. Established in 1987, we've been helping local investors to build wealth and guide them through their golden years of retirement using quality stocks of companies that you know, many of which pay quarterly dividends. We also use investment-grade bonds and low-cost exchange-traded funds. To find out more about our services and for a quality, conservative approach to investing, give us a call at 765-8880. Integrity, trust, and service. The Carew Investment Group. Securities offered through Bolton Global Capital, member FINRA and SIPC. Advisory services offered through Bolton Global Asset Management, a registered investment advisor.
All right, Ed, thanks. And the Coffee AM program will continue here on ON, AM, and FM.
Join the Coffee and panel weekday mornings at 8 on ON Radio.
Looking to start a new career, one with real room to grow? Skills for Rhode Island's Future has teamed up with Electric Boat to offer free hands-on training at the Woonsocket Education Center. Join us for an upcoming Ready, Set, Work session starting on Monday, November 17th. You'll learn the skills to launch a lasting career, no experience needed. Space is limited, so don't wait. Take the first step toward your future today at skillsforri.com/readysetwork. Visit skillsforri.com/readysetwork to learn more and register today.
It's the season to come together over your holiday favorites at Starbucks. Warm up with a creamy caramel brulee latte, get festive with an iced gingerbread chai, or share a velvety peppermint mocha. Together is the best place to be at Starbucks.
This Entertainment Insider is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Actress and model Brooke Shields has had a legendary career, but one aspect of that career made her write the book, Brooke Shields is Not Allowed to Get Old.
I've watched people get sort of personally affronted that I dare to be 60. I just sort of feel bad for them.
You could save big when you bundle your auto, home, motorcycle, RV, or boat. Visit Progressive.com.
Introducing the IHOP Value Menu, where all your breakfast faves are just $6 each every day. Where else can you get a big, filling, sit-down breakfast for only $6? Go to your happy place with the $6 IHOP Value Menu. Available every day at IHOP. $7 in some
The
locations.
Coffee and Panel is enjoying coffee from Down East Coffee Roasters. All their coffee is roasted right here in Rhode Island. Down East Coffee Roasters is available at all Little General stores.
ON Radio, ON Worldwide, in Woonsocket.
It is Coffee and here on ON AM and FM. Thanks for joining us. Joe Callahan here with Ed Carew and Linda Tebow. Did Siri give you the answer, Ed?
No,
when
she
did...
said Veterans Day's today.
No, thanks, Siri.
We know that.
If anyone can find out for us, we want to know when Armistice Day changed to Veterans Day.
I remember it changed.
What
but I
year
can't
are
remember- I
we
can't
looking
remember
at
what year
here?
it was.
Boy, if Siri doesn't know.
Oh,
Interesting. So, Ed, down in your neck of the woods, we always like to bring up things happening in your area.
yeah.
Several utility poles in Lakeville were damaged or knocked over early Saturday morning. That's near
Really?
you. Yeah. First responders were called to a one-car crash on Precinct Street near the library in Lakeville around 4 in the morning. All those good things happen after midnight, right? Homes in the immediate area lost power. Police said the 3 people in the car that crashed escaped serious injury. So there you go.
I know we had
Fun
a
down in
power
Lakeville.
failure for about, I don't know, 30 seconds. Just
Yeah.
enough to screw up all the
All the
clocks.
clocks.
Oh, it
is
everything's,
that all
now
over
everything's
again.
flashing.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, everything's flashing and the TVs don't work.
Yeah.
I had to go in the garage and reset the Verizon box so that, you know, oh, yeah, right.
Always something, right?
That was
Okay.
Sunday night, though.
Really? All right, this
Yeah.
has happened a little earlier. Just like to point out things happening in your area of the state.
Oh, thanks, Joe.
All right, so no surprise here. It's a suspected drunk driver down in Warwick faces felony charges after he got into 2 crashes
Yeah, I saw that.
on Sunday night. So what happens here, Ed? Police say 46-year-old Brian Weaver, he's accused of crashing his pickup into a vehicle on West Shore Road in Warwick. Well, now he gets upset, I guess, and he's going to make a run for it, Ed. All right? He's going to flee in his truck. And when he flees the scene, he crashes his truck into a fire truck that was coming to help out on the accident he just caused. You cannot make this stuff up. Sit down. That's funny. So he's injured. He was taken to the hospital for treatment of a minor injury, and he's been charged with 1 felony count of duty to stop in an accident resulting in injury, plus the DUI.
Well, that too, yeah.
And the occupants of the first crash, they suffered fractures in the accident. No fire personnel were injured in the second crash. If you're basically going to crash into a fire truck,
Well, sure, yeah.
yeah, the fire truck's going to be able to handle the crash, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Unless it's another fire truck crashing into you. But if you're just in a pickup truck. But I can just imagine the police just laughing. Here's the fire truck coming to help you, and you crash into it. Can't get any dumber than this.
You can't fix stupid.
You can't. That's right. You can't fix stupid. So that's what happened down there in Warwick. Okay. So the good news is, Linda, Roger Williams Medical Center and Our Lady of Fatima Hospital will remain open
Good thing.
at least for the next 2 weeks. They're going to stay open through November.
That's just like the government now.
I know it is. It's like, well, great. Well, the Attorney General went down to Texas.
Well, I know, and they were, working
and
out a deal.
He
or
worked out
whatever.
some kind of deal.
Yeah.
They gave bankrupt Prospect Medical Holdings, which I guess owns these 2 hospitals, they gave them $3 million to keep working. And, okay, that'll cover their anticipated operating costs until the end of the month.
Who gave them?
An organization called Hospital Fund.
Oh.
Okay.
What's the 2 hospitals?
It's Roger Williams Medical
Williams.
Center.
And
They're
Fatima.
on in
Yeah.
Providence on
Yeah.
Chalkstone,
Yeah.
and Our Lady of Fatima, which is in North Providence. The AG said the temporary funding solution will ensure Then until the transfer of the hospitals to new ownership, patients will continue to receive care at both facilities. Verona did go on to say the hospitals will not survive without swift action. And the last I heard is Prime Health, which owns Landmark. They're in the talks to buy these hospitals.
It was Charter Care before. Now
Yeah, I think they're out of it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And but now, we talked about it last week, and in a small state like Rhode Island, we can't have all these hospitals closing.
No, we can't. That's why
And
they need to stay open.
And
Yeah.
just say, oh well, everyone will just go to Miriam, or
Yeah.
they'll go to Landmark, or they'll just go, especially in the middle of the state.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll overwhelm Rhode Island Hospital.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, they'll be closing their doors because they're just full.
Right.
And just think about that. If you get into a car accident, let's say in Providence, and Rhode Island Hospital says we can't take you because everything's taken. All right, we're going on to South County or
Yeah.
Kent. That's
Yeah.
that's a little closer. We're going down to Kent Hospital.
Yeah.
But as soon as you close one hospital, the people getting hurt or sick, that never ends.
No.
Well, you need these little community hospitals
You do.
to take the pressure off the bigger hospitals who do some of the more serious cases.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why it's always busy at Landmark here in town, so they can so we don't have to keep sending people down.
Well, right.
to Rhode
Yeah.
Island Hospital.
Like the big things go with the trauma center and at Rhode Island. Or,
Yeah.
But that's why they used to always go to the closest hospital. Rescues used
Yeah.
to always go to the closest hospital. But if there's not a closest hospital anymore,
We're going to the one
they're
hospital.
going to the one.
Yeah.
And,
So
we're a small state, but we do have people and we do
Yeah.
have needs.
and I don't know if you've ever been to Roger Williams Medical Center or Our Lady of Fatima.
Those are.
They're still busy.
They are.
They're busy all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we always have stories for whatever reason. It seems you read about it like almost like once a week, once every 2 weeks. Someone walks into Roger Williams Medical Center in Providence. They've been shot,
Yeah.
and they just walk themselves in.
Right.
And
Or stabbed.
Yeah. And Rhode Island Hospital's too busy.
Yeah.
So they go to Roger Williams. These two hospitals need to stay open.
They do.
And somehow. So I hope a deal is reached with Prime, and just keep these things open. Just it's just crazy when you hear about. You never hear about it too much in Mass. Hospitals closing. There was some around Boston.
Well, yeah, there were some.
Yeah.
They get picked up by,
But that was a Stewart thing, wasn't it?
yeah,
That
Stewart
closed. Okay.
was the main culprit there.
Yeah. And Norwood Hospital still hasn't reopened. And I don't know what has
St.
stuck
Anne's
there.
still. St. Anne's
Down in New Bedford.
down in Bedford
That's
is, and
open,
Luke's, St. Luke's, yeah.
Okay. I think that's where the ex-mayor of the one that was stabbed.
Yes.
He thanks them for saving his life.
I guess
So lucky he was down there. All right, Ed, keep this person on your radar. We keep saying, Ed Markey's running for re-election. Seth Moulton is running for his seat. They're basically the same person in Massachusetts, just that Seth Moulton is younger, and they're both Democrats. And we said, is there a Republican that's going to challenge? And last weekend, I haven't heard of anybody. Ta-da! We got one.
Good.
All right, Republican John Deaton, Deaton.
Yes. He ran for governor, I think, last time, didn't
Did he? I don't remember that name. He's hoping the second time is a charm in his effort to become U.S. Senator. Maybe he ran for Senator before.
Oh, maybe.
Deaton announced that he's running for the U.S. Senate,
Yes.
currently held by Ed Markey.
He may have run against Warren.
Okay. The 58-year-old veteran of the U.S. Marines and a small business owner is the first Republican to enter the race. He lost by 20 points to Elizabeth Warren in last year's Senate election. And Markey's being challenged by Congressman Seth Moulton. I guess this will work out in their favor between Markey and Moulton, who now just keep sniping at each other. Now they can turn to the Republican. Well, let's snipe at him for a little while, and take the heat off of us. And I love it. Well, Seth Moulton. Well, vote for me. I'm younger than Ed's so old. Not Ed Carew. Ed Markey's just so old. He's been there forever, kind of thing. So now they can turn their attention to. They can't go after his age. So we'll see what happens. So that's. We'll see if that happens. It's against the law to be old.
Well, that's elder abuse, but maybe in the world of politics, it's okay.
That's okay. That's all right. And you got to feel bad for the UMass Amherst students.
Yes.
Over 200. Where do we live? Not only where do we go to school, and how do we replace everything? Where do we live?
Those kids lost everything.
They lost everything.
Everything, yeah.
Why? What did I
There was a huge fire.
Huge fire.
Huge fire started Friday night.
Off campus a little bit, but
a little off campus, but it housed UMass Amherst students, and started Friday night. I hear it didn't start in the building. It started next to the building.
Well, they said there was a construction site, and there was an explosion and stuff.
Yeah. And it caught.
But did you see it? Took out the whole middle of that.
Yeah.
Oh my
and,
God!
And they were still working on it. Saturday morning, Ed. This thing wasn't put out in half an hour.
It was huge.
Hours and hours later, they're still working on it. So the massive fire over the weekend destroyed the Olympia Place apartment building. No injuries, but it displaced all the residents, who were mostly UMass students. Some displaced students have already found new accommodations, and UMass is promising to continue assisting those who lost their homes. Officials believe the fire was started in a nearby building under construction and spread to the apartments. But you talk to I see the news people talking to the kids. All they have is what they're wearing.
Yeah, they lost everything. I mean,
everything's gone.
All the laptops and everything.
That's
that
the
they
biggie
need.
too. Besides clothes.
I thought
and
of my granddaughter went to UMass Amherst, but she was on campus.
Okay,
so, yeah.
She must know this place though.
Yeah,
this
I'm
Olympia,
sure she does. Yeah,
Olympia Place apartment building.
Yeah.
But everything's on your laptop now. All your books,
everything,
all your notes,
everything,
all your papers,
everything.
Everything is on this one computer now, and now it's all gone.
Yeah, but they said they're taking the whole building down.
You have to. Have you seen it?
I did. The whole middle
is gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
It's just gone.
So they'll rebuild, but that's going to take a while.
I mean, that's a lot of kids. They've got to find the kids, young adults that they have to find housing.
So I don't know what the hotel situation is in Amherst. I'm sure it's being used to max out.
Yeah.
And staying with friends and maybe some have family nearby and stay with them. But this is a real problem. And the other problem is they're only halfway through the semester.
That's right.
A little bit past halfway. But finals will be coming up soon. And how do you pass your classes now?
Yeah.
I've lost everything.
That campus is so beautiful.
It's huge.
It's huge.
It's
I know.
A massive
I
place up there.
Huge.
But I mean, you can go down to Best Buy or Walmart or Amazon if you can figure out how to get on Amazon.
Yeah.
and get a new laptop. Okay, that's not an issue, but it's blank.
It's blank. That's not going to
all my information.
Well, I'm sure they're
going
to have to give these folks.
I wonder what you do in this situation.
Some extensions on things, like if they have papers due or whatever.
Yes. It's all in my head. I just got to retype it again. Just give me a day or two. Well, we'll see.
That's the notes that they use.
That's the problem. So how do you study now? All the stuff. Unless there's a way. Let's say I'm living in Olympia Place, but Ed isn't.
Yeah.
And I'm in a class with Ed.
Yeah.
Ed, can you send your notes over to me?
Help. Yeah.
To help me a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, what if Ed takes crazy notes?
Yeah, that's it.
And I look at Ed's notes and go, Ed doesn't know what he's talking about.
Right. Yeah.
That's not right. That's not
just
right. That's not right.
Situation.
It is a bad situation.
Yeah. In some cases, it may not be as bad as we're making it out to be.
It might not be.
If they're keeping any of this information in the cloud, or they can get anybody's laptop,
and download
sign into their account, download the stuff.
Well, I hope so. I hope that it becomes that.
I'm trying to find an answer here.
Yeah. And maybe it is. And I guess they can always go back to their professors, resend everything that you've sent since September.
Yeah.
So to my email address again, so I can have it again. So, all right, we're going to take another break here in the Coffee and program, and more coming your way. Time for the Weather report being brought to you by Positive Coaching Alliance.
Increasingly cloudy skies with a slight chance of some snow flurries afternoon time. High of 39, winds from the west up to 35 miles per hour. Tonight, increasingly cloudy, overnight low of 32, winds die down to about 30 miles per hour from the west. Wednesday's weather mostly cloudy, high of 45. Thursday mostly sunny, high of 49. Friday mostly sunny skies and 46. Saturday sunshine and 44. Saturday night a slight chance of some showers. Sunday rain and snow is possible, partial sunshine with a high of 50. And on Monday partly sunny skies, high of 49.
Outside the Navigant Credit Union broadcast studio right here on Park Avenue under the cloudy skies, we're at 34 degrees. Questions about youth or high school sports, Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit organization, develops better athletes and better people through youth and high school sports. Info at positivecoach.org.
When it comes to emergency service for plumbing and heating, you can't beat C.J. Nemus, 37 Corey Street in Woonsocket. C.J. Nemus offers over 15 years of experience and is licensed in both Rhode Island and Massachusetts. C.J. Nemus offers complete heating system service, plumbing, water heaters, plus drain and sewer cleaning. Remember that senior citizens receive a 10% discount. So give Charlie a call today at C.J. Nemus, 769-4776. They're registered with the Better Business Bureau. They're a master plumber with quality service. It's the only way and the best way. With C.J. Nemus, call today, 769-4776 for C.J. Nemus.
Hi everybody, Dave Richards, and we're back here where you can save money on furniture. Coletta's Furniture, Wood Avenue in Woonsocket. I'm standing with Brad Coletta right here, and we're on the second floor showroom. And we've got these dual recliners. They're hooked together with the cup holders and everything else. There's got to be a name for them. Brad?
What you're looking at, it's not two recliners. It's actually a love seat. It's theater style, however, though. They're individually dual reclining. So these are zero gravity, power headrest, power footrest, cup holders, storage. And as you can see on the showroom, I have several different ones in leather, performance fabrics. Pretty much name the color and we can get it for you. You really got to come in and try it and see what they're all about.
It's Coletta's Furniture. Tell us about the terms.
We have several different payment options. 1 year, zero down, zero interest financing. We also have free layaway. If you're not ready for it, you could put down what you want. We have free layaway. And we have a no credit check company, 90 days, same as cash as well. So many different options that we can get you into something in your home right away.
At Coletta's Furniture, family owned, right here in Woonsocket on Wood Avenue. Coletta's Furniture.
We're local and live at 99.5.
All right, Coffee In here on ON AM and FM. Thanks for joining us. Joe Callahan here with Ed Carew and Linda Tebow. And we brought this up yesterday, Linda and Ed, and because it was a couple of weeks ago that the NBA had, I don't know, did you hear about this, Ed? The scandal with the NBA and the cheating?
Yeah.
Maybe you were in Aruba.
Maybe.
Okay. And we said it's the tip of the iceberg. Now it's moved its way to baseball.
Baseball.
Oh, yeah. Well, I heard about this one.
Yeah,
the two pitchers from the Cleveland Guardians.
Yeah.
Pitcher Luis Ortiz and teammate Emmanuel Clase, or Clase, I'm not sure how you say it. It's C-L-A-S-E. They're accused of tipping off gamblers so they could place bets on specific pitches and then getting a kickback from the gamblers. Ortiz was arrested Sunday when he arrived at a flight at Logan Airport. They told him not to leave. They took his passport so he couldn't get out of the country. So this is big stuff, and you can bet on what the next pitch is going to be. It's called prop betting for whatever.
Is that what they call prop betting?
Yes, and well, I think the next guy's going to get a single, or I think the next batter is going to hit a foul ball. You can do that. You can bet on that, but then you can go on the pitcher side. All right, the next pitch is going to be a ball. Next pitch is going to be a strike. Next pitch is going to be hit. He's going to hit the batter. I'm sure you can bet on all of that now. And so how in the world the pitcher is tipping off what he's going to throw next, so that the gambler picks it up and places the bet quickly before he throws it? I don't know. That just is he scratching his face? Is he tipping his hat? Is he doing something with his glove? I don't know. And I was explaining to my wife last night, you got to be able to. He's got to be tipping it off, saying the next pitch is going to be a ball, because it's so easy to throw a ball and not a strike.
Oh yeah.
It's 1,000 times easier. All you got to do is throw it 50 feet instead of 60 feet 6 inches. Automatic ball. or just throw it high. It's just so easy. I'm like, and are these the only two guys? Is it going to go to other players? And is it going to move on to other sports? I think football right off the bat, especially if it's a blowout and you're a receiver. It's and the ball's thrown right at you, but it's so easy to drop it.
Yeah.
And make it look like
Make it look like you're
it.
trying to catch it.
And it's like you just put your hands up and let it hit you in the chest, and it drops. Oh, I forgot to close my hands. It's like, I don't know.
I don't know why they allowed that type of betting in the first place. It just invites the chance for someone who is a little bit dishonest to
and what's
take advantage of it.
The other question is these guys, these people that play Major League Baseball make millions of dollars a year. Why are they doing this for such small kickbacks?
Right.
Unless they're good friends with whoever's placing the bets. I don't know. But people have been trying to fix professional sports since professional sports started.
Oh, yeah.
It's the second national pastime. How do we fix this in our favor kind of thing?
The thing is now, too, it's so easy for people to bet on everything.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
It's just...
You watch the Patriots game, and it's every other, not every other, but every other ad seems to be for FanDuel. And how to
exactly,
and how to bet the next play.
Yeah.
And how easy it is, and how much money we're going to give you if you win. And keep doing it.
You almost feel stupid for not betting.
That's
it's
right.
Always in your face.
All you got to do is get out your phone. And how simple is this? I do feel somewhat behind, because there's that, I guess it's for FanDuels, where they show the three people coming into the lonely bar, and they decide to set up betting so it gets excitement in the bar, and they actually say, oh, we're going to set up a parlay between these things. I don't even know what they're talking about.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, what does that mean? I'm assuming it's more than one bet at a time. Do we expect three things to happen in a row, and if these three things happen in a row, we all win? Hooray! And everybody's so happy in these FanDuel spots, by the way.
Our newest pandemic betting.
Right. Yeah. Although I guess is it FanDuel's that or DraftKings that does there is the ad that shows the guy on his phone, and the little bubble pops up because the play just happens, and the little bubble pops up on his head that says lost $70, and then the next play happens, lost $150, and he's looking more and more depressed. And then it says, well, if you have a gambling problem, call this number, and we'll help you out.
Really.
That's how they get around.
Yeah,
aren't we the good people? Aren't we nice?
Like
we'll help you.
Well, when for a fee. When the alcohol people say, don't drink in excess, drink responsibly.
Well, they all say that.
I know, but that's what I mean. So what? So
by the time you're on your third martini, you lost track.
You're right. But that's what I mean. So does that absolve them that there's nothing wrong and nothing's going to happen to you or whatever?
Well, it's always down there in the very small print at the bottom of the screen. Gambling problem. Here's an 800 number you can call, but can you read? Can you even read the number?
Right.
Here's a magnifying glass after your second drink.
By the time you need to call that number, you're in big trouble.
Yeah. It's gotten to the point where
usually
you'd have to pause the screen.
Yeah.
Take a picture of the screen.
Yeah.
And then blow up the phone picture just so you can read the number.
And now you missed four more bets.
I missed four more plays that I could have won money on. So anyway.
Yeah.
And so when they say, we set up this parlay, I'm like, am I supposed to know what that means? I guess if I gambled on sports, I would know exactly what he's talking about and figure, that's the way to do it. But for me being an outsider, I'm like, I don't know what he's talking about. And so back to the Patriots and the Bills this past weekend. If I did bet on sports, and this is why I don't, Ed, I would have put money down on the Bills to win. I even said I should put $100 down on the Bills because they're definitely going to beat the Dolphins.
Yeah.
And I would have lost $100.
Yeah.
$100 on that because nothing's a guarantee in gambling.
No.
Nothing. You just never
guaranteed by a muffler.
That's right. I was sure buy a toaster. Guaranteed buy a toaster. All right, so but we'll see what happens with these guys from Major League Baseball. What will Major League Baseball do?
Yeah.
I know they have their whole protocol of non-betting, especially as a and they are Major League Baseball employees, and you can't do this. So we'll see what comes of this. I love that bond for Ortiz. Luis Ortiz was set at $50,000. He probably had that on him.
It was $50,000 cash.
Yeah, and I'm sure he had it. So, and he had to surrender his passport. So hang out here and no one knows why he was in Boston though. Like, what's he doing here? So, oh well, gotta love it. Gambling in sports, it's never going to stop. So okay, all right, we'll take another break here on the Coffee and program. Before we do, there were 22 smaller Mega Million winners sold in Massachusetts on last Friday night's drawing. I was not one of them. The winning ranges from $800 up to someone won $2,500 in Mass. They haven't come forward yet. So, but the big jackpot, $900 million tonight. It'll probably go over the billion mark when people are rushing out to buy their tickets for tonight.
You better go get your ticket, Joe.
I gotta go get my tickets. It bugs me because they're $5.
Are they?
Yeah, they are.
I didn't know that.
Powerball is $2. So that's always easy to say, all right, give me 10 and it's $20. Now it's okay, here's $20, they're only going to give you 4 tickets, only 4 numbers. I'm like, unless I give more money, and I don't want to do that. So all right, time for a break on the Coffee and more coming up. Stay tuned.
First news and best variety of music. ON 1240.
This holiday season, unwrap the gift of flavor at Providence Street Deli in Woonsocket. They are so much more than a convenience store. Get ready to sink your teeth into their extremely popular chopped cheese sandwich. Stop in today for details. Providence Street Deli offers boar's head meats for their cold and hot subs, and they have delicious desserts too. Providence Street Deli, sign coming soon, 373 Providence Street, Woonsocket. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to midnight. Call ahead to order at 401-488-4098. 488-4098. Providence Street Deli in Woonsocket. Taste the season.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, hims.com/joy.
ON Radio.
ON Radio, that's us. It's Coffee and thanks for joining us. Joe Callan here with Linda Tebow and Ed Carew. And Ed was just telling us there was a pleasure craft, basically a small cruise ship that sank in the Caribbean.
Yeah, very small, I guess.
12 meters,
50, yeah. Where is it? Right here. Passengers aboard the German cruise ship Mein Schiff 1 set off on a catamaran on Sunday. Oh, okay. From the cruise ship.
From the ship.
They went onto a catamaran.
And the catamaran sank.
Apparently, the catamaran sank.
Wow.
50 people. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It does.
They'll easily put 50 people on a catamaran.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Hope everyone's okay on that. Wow.
Well, I see them floating around.
Well,
and I see mountains in the background, so at least they're not in the middle of the ocean.
Well, all right, that's good. No idea, no word on the cruise ship line?
Well, yeah, but it has nothing to do with them.
No.
Not the cruise ship that sank.
Right.
I guess it's near Jamaica.
Okay. Wow. Well, we're all fans, or at least you know of the movie The Wizard of Oz. Wicked is out again. But Wizard of Oz fans will soon have the chance to own one of the most iconic costume pieces from the film. And it's not the ruby slippers. And it's Yeah, Ed knows. And it's not the axe from the Tin Man. What is it, Ed?
The hat.
Margaret Hamilton's original Wicked Witch of the West black hat will go up for auction next month. It will be part of the Heritage Auctions December Hollywood Signature Auction. The auction will also include Judy Garland's red rehearsal slipper and a cast-signed copy of L. Frank Baum's The Wonderful Wizard of Oz book. Other items that will be part of the auction include Elvis Presley's 1976 Harley Davidson motorcycle. That's going to go for some big money.
Indeed. Yes, indeed.
And Marilyn Monroe's Cleopatra costume. Did she ever play Cleopatra?
I don't remember.
I don't remember her
no.
playing that.
No.
Elizabeth Taylor did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, and there'll be artwork from Star Wars as well. So I can see the Harley Davidson going for like 20,000.
Oh, more than
think
that.
more than that?
More than that. A Harley costs lots of money.
Yeah. All right.
Just a
And
regular.
Yeah, and the older ones were those are worth a lot of money.
Lot more?
A lot of
Yeah.
money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Especially his.
Yeah, you can't really get a Harley for 20,000.
I didn't-
No.
No.
I didn't know he had one.
No.
And and the Wicked Witch of the West hat, $10,000. I'm bad
hat?
at trying to figure
that
out
hat,
what these might
I'll
go
bet
for.
you it goes for over 50,000.
Thousand?
Yeah.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Wow.
because.
Just
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Just because you can say it's mine. I've got it. All right. Well, that's pretty cool. All right. Good Samaritan out there in Oregon. Gonna hand it to this woman out there. Woman walking on a beach in Oregon near Manzanita, Oregon, rescued a salmon shark. TV station reports Colleen Dunn saw what she thought was a log and then moved it, and she says she knew from watching Shark Week. See, Shark Week is educational. By watching Shark Week, that by grabbing a shark by the tail, it can't bite you. Yeah, you don't grab it around the head. So she grabbed the shark by the tail and pulled it into the surf. And when it got deep enough, the shark swam away.
You just call it a salmon shark?
A salmon shark, SALMON. It's a salmon. I've never heard of a salmon
I've
shark.
never
Me
heard of
neither.
a salmon
I'm
shark,
thinking it must be rather small.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking 6 feet
Yeah.
or smaller.
Yeah.
Biologists say salmon sharks can be affected by cold water, causing them to go into distress and just swim in the wrong direction, maybe. And it beached itself, and so she just pulled it back into the water and said, fly and be free,
Said,
swim and
"Fish,
be free.
You on the wrong road.
You're on the wrong side. And, I'm always glad that okay. After it picked up a little steam, it didn't just turn around and come back and bite her.
Right, yeah.
Well, maybe she got out of the water quickly.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But well, good for her that she did that. That's great. And James Taylor, we all know who James Taylor is.
Yep.
He's going to make his Grand Ole Opry debut. First time ever. Well, he's not really a country singer.
No, he's not.
So
no.
the singer-songwriter will perform tonight as part of the Opry's 100th anniversary celebration. While Taylor might not be a country star, he has collaborated with several over the years, including Chris Stapleton, Vince Gill, and Alison Krauss. Well, I didn't know that. So, all right. Well, good for him. And I'm sure the crowd will love hearing him sing. So that's nice. We up there, I'm singing some of his hits. And I'm sure the crowd will love it. So, all right. Just be careful if you're in North Texas, in a town called Keller. There are warnings out in North Texas. There's an invasive worm described as, quote, demonic. Got demonic worms in the state of Texas.
Wow.
Hammerhead worms. I wonder if it means like hammerhead sharks. Hammerhead worms have invaded the area and are feasting on other worms. They're feasting on earthworms. And we need earthworms.
We need earthworms.
They're vital to the health of soil. So these hammerhead worms, they're native to Asia. They're 12 to 15-inch worms.
Wow.
So it's a snake.
That's a snake, yeah.
And they're hard to kill. If you cut it up in pieces, each piece will simply regenerate and grow into a new worm.
Yes, regenerate, yeah.
This is a cartoon.
How do they get here on fruit and stuff?
Probably.
Yeah.
And this is why they're demonic. They're also toxic. So if you touch it, if a person touches it, you'll break out in hives. Now you got to go to the ER. In order to kill it, you have to trap it in a bag and freeze it for at least 2 days. You got to keep it in your freezer. Better put a tag on
It's
it.
going to eat your chicken and everything else while it's in there.
All right, put it in a freezer that doesn't have food in it, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So yeah, well, your first instinct will be to chop its head off.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's just going to grow another body.
Oh, I got 2 of them.
And then the other one's just going to grow another head and just keep going.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like this
No.
other than
Well, I'm glad to stay in
cartoons.
Texas.
Yes, just stay there. How did they get here? It doesn't say.
Oh, yeah.
But they are just native to Asia. Someone brought one over.
Somebody brought one over.
Give him a case of bok choy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right, exactly.
And you introduce a new animal to an ecosystem, and they have no natural predators.
Right.
The birds don't want it.
No.
Others, small rodents don't want it.
No.
They know it's toxic. They
Sick
stay
a lizard
away from it.
after it.
I wonder if that would do it. But I guess it doesn't say it here. But if you trap it, I guess you could set the bag on fire. That would kill it too, wouldn't it? Or are we trying to be humane here by freezing it to death?
Oh, yeah, that's a lot more humane.
Or do we throw it in the pond? Can they be drowned?
No, probably not. No, I'm sure if they're there, they're gonna quickly find out a way to get rid of them because
Wow.
that'll really ruin a lot of.
But
crops
it's
and
funny,
stuff,
you
yeah.
don't keep it in the freezer for 1 day.
Yeah.
You got to make it 2
2 days.
because it's going to survive.
At
Wow.
least 47 hours, if not. If you can't make it 2 days.
All right. A man in New Mexico, he's charged in a double homicide, and he tried to use this as a defense. He said a cockroach told him to kill people. Yep.
Okay.
The Bernalino County Sheriff's Office says 25-year-old Alexis Hernandez was charged with 2 open counts of murder in connection with a Friday incident inside a Southwest Albuquerque home. The man allegedly said he received, quote, an encrypted message in a cockroach, unquote, that he needed to kill. That's also in quotes, the needed to kill. Hernandez then said, quote, had to do what he had to do because the cockroach told him.
Well, there's the old cockroach theory. If you see one, there's more
There's
there.
more, yeah. Are they all talking to him, or is it just
I
one?
don't know. It could be a chorus.
You know, I like
a
hearing.
sick man.
Yeah, I like when people try coming up with silly things to get out of crimes. Not murder, of course, but we had one last week where a guy was pulled over for speeding, somewhere in California, I think, or in the Southwest. And when the cop said license and registration, he gave him his license and his registration, and then he pulled out a Monopoly get-out-of-jail-free card, handed it to the cop.
That's cute.
It is cute.
That's
It was
kinda,
re- it's
I
re-
bet
it's-
it made him laugh.
It
I
did.
think
It made the
that's
cop
kinda-
laugh, and the cop took a picture with it. Thought it was really
yeah,
funny.
Yeah, no, that's see, that's
the guy
that's
still got
funny.
a ticket
Yeah.
for whatever the traffic
Well, of
violation
course, but
was.
I think that's
said,
kind of
But
humorous.
the guy pulled
Probably.
over was just trying to be
Yeah,
funny.
He was just brightening his day. Yeah,
and so
but-
he didn't go to jail, so he
no,
got out of jail free.
No, that's funny.
He's still going to get a
Yeah,
citation.
but the cockroach, that's a sick man.
That's
sad.
that's a real
sad.
problem.
That's a problem. Very sick.
And so you have carjackings that take place around the country, and but this one's bizarre. Carjacking suspect is in custody. He allegedly stole a truckload of portable toilets. Yes. Santa Monica police say the suspect stole a Ford truck that was hauling the toilets on Sunday afternoon. When he told when he showed the driver of the Ford his gun. Get out of the car. I got a gun. Here you go. Later, he apparently crashed on the Pacific Coast Highway in neighboring Malibu. The man was later found naked on a rock outcropping just offshore in the Pacific Ocean. Time for a swim. So the police gave him a towel and a pair of handcuffs. A couple of things to wear. You put the towel on, we'll put the handcuffs on you. No injuries were reported, and no gun was ever found. Oh, I'm sorry. I said he presented to have a gun. Wrong word.
Yeah.
I read it too quickly.
Yeah.
He pretended to have a gun.
Yeah.
So, that's a big difference in the story.
Yeah.
So he probably just said it.
Yeah.
I got a gun, so well, here you go. And I wonder if he realized that the Ford truck, was hooked up to this trailer with the portable toilets on it.
Yeah.
Why am I going so slow? That's funny. So, all right. So That's just crazy stuff. Let's see. New study, Linda, suggests coffee helps protect against irregular heartbeat. Another reason
Really?
to have
Another-
coffee. I thought it created a heartbeat.
Caffeine, yeah. Well, who did this?
Well, a new study
Who studied it?
suggests coffee may help protect against
Coffee
an
people.
irregular heartbeat. More than 10 million Americans live with a heart disorder known as AFib that could lead to heart failure and blood clots.
Right.
All right. The research results of a 4-year clinical trial presented at the American Heart Association's conference showed drinking just 1 cup of coffee per day appeared to have a protective effect on AFib recurrence. For a long time, doctors have tried to understand the impact coffee has had on AFib. So, good news, I guess.
Well,
It doesn't do much for us non-coffee drinkers.
no, it's one study. Yeah.
It is just one, but they did it over a 4-year period, so hopefully the findings are correct and they're not just kidding around. I said the man presented a gun when he stole it. I read the word wrong, Ed. He pretended to have a gun, which is why the cops never found one when they arrested him. So big difference. Yeah. Big difference there. So, but you had to wonder, did he look at the back of the truck to see that it was hooked up to this trailer that was hauling the portable toilets? And why am I going so slow? And then you look back, it's like, oh, how do I get rid of these babies? You know? All right, that'll do it for the show today. Thank you very much for listening in, as always. And Ed Crew, thanks for coming on in today.
Always a pleasure.
All right, and Linda Tebow, thanks for being here.
My pleasure, and thanks to all the veterans for their service
Yes, thanks,
on
Ed.
this day. Let's all remember it's Veterans Day.
Absolutely, and Woonsocket Observance of Veterans Day takes place at 11 o'clock at the park on Davison Avenue. This is Joe Callahan. Stay tuned for Gary Smith and the crew coming up after the 9 o'clock news.
Broadcasting live and local daily from the Navigant Credit Union broadcast studio at the corner of Park Avenue and Kennedy Street. This is WOON Woonsocket Radio. And now, the news.
NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. The Senate has voted to end the record-breaking government shutdown.